This lawyer in Florida gained 16 new clients every month without ads. Before working with us, they already had a website but wanted stronger keyword rankings, more website traffic, and of course, increased revenue. Today, they generate leads from Google, Bing, Maps, social media, ChatGPT, and other major AI search platforms without spending on ads. The results: 16 new clients every month, over 100 top keyword rankings, more than 300 monthly visitors, and a 2,100% increase in AI visibility. In today's video, you'll see the actual consultation we did for the client before we started, the problems we found, and the exact SEO strategy we proposed to help them achieve these results. To my understanding, a larger law firm is in the process of purchasing this one now, so it's a huge success story. Let's jump right into the details, and if you'd like us to do the same for your business, don't forget to sign up for a 90-day free trial. So I'm familiar with this Martindale template. It does have a lot of technical problems. Martindale is really slow to update their technology, and a lot of the lawyer clients that I have suffer. Um, and we end up having to do a lot of website fixing before they gain real steam. You have a lot of practice areas, and that does pose a challenge, and I'll explain. Every time you build a web page, Google has this huge list of about 200 checklist items that you need to adhere to in order to rank properly. So let's just take, you can take any, let's take burglary, for example. So your title tag here says burglary in Jacksonville. And I'll let you know there's not a lot of search volume for that. So this is incorrect. This needs to be modified. This is called a title tag. This here is called a path or a slug. So it says practice area, criminal defense, burglary. This is incorrect. So this hasn't been done properly. This just says burglary and then burglary in Jacksonville. Google's expecting about 300 words here. Instead, there's just a sentence. And that seems to be the same for most of your practice areas. Now, I'm not nitpicking. When Google sees this, it's called thin content, and you end up losing points in search engines for this. So I would recommend to you to consolidate a lot of your content into less pages, and you're going to see your rankings and traffic go up. Your website already has an authority score, so this is good. A lot of attorneys come to me and they have like a 0 authority score. It's out of 100. Yours is 12. So you already have an established practice, at least in the eyes of Google. Your website traffic is low, 28, and you have a good amount of backlinks. You see here your traffic trend over the past years. It's actually okay. It's nowhere near as good as it could be, but it's definitely not as bad as many of the other law firms that I've seen out there. And you're ranking for 79 words. Now, are any of these words of any value to you? Let's take a look. So naturally, your name, Whitney Lonker attorney, people are always going to look you up. They're always going to look up reviews. And in fact, 30 people are typing your name into Google every month. Most of your traffic is coming from that. Some people are just typing in Lonker. Some people are typing in civil rights attorney, Jacksonville, Florida. You're on page 2. Some people are typing in civil attorney, Jacksonville, Florida. You're on page 3. Adoption lawyer, Jacksonville. 140 people are searching that every month. You're on the bottom of page 3. Divorce lawyer, Jacksonville, Florida, free consultation. 90 people are searching that per month. You're on page 4. Now, for my lawyer clients, I don't like to rank them for anything involving free or cheap because it usually brings in the wrong kinds of clients. Let's take the phrase Jacksonville lawyer. Every month in Google, or specifically every month in the USA, 320 people go to Google and they type Jacksonville lawyer. That might not sound like a lot, but then there are 918 variations that total over 11,000 searches per month. So, divorce lawyer, Jacksonville FL, 590 people per month. So, you imagine if you were ranking number 1 for divorce lawyer, 590 visits. Jacksonville, Florida immigration lawyer. Okay, these aren't all going to be relevant to you, but they're 918, and I'm certain that a good, healthy percentage will be relevant to you. They're questions. So, do you need a lawyer for adoption, Jacksonville? This says 0. This is probably incorrect. There's definitely going to be some search volume. That's why it's showing up. Let's skip over to this third column here. There are 433 related keywords that total 144,000 searches per month. So, attorney Jacksonville, 20 searches per month. Lawyer in Jacksonville, Florida, 50 searches per month. Jacksonville attorney, 260 searches a month. Lawyers Jacksonville, lawyers in Jacksonville. And so, what's my point? We start optimizing your website by putting those words I just showed you in the title tags, here in the path, up here, here, here in the text, and you end up ranking for all of those phrases. Here you've just put burglary. Well, if somebody goes to Google and they just type burglary, they're probably not looking for a lawyer. They just want some information. They just want Wikipedia information. If somebody just goes to Google and they type burglary in Jacksonville, they're probably just looking up the news. And so these words that you put on your website have to be very specific. They have to match what people are actually typing into Google. And these phrases here are things that people are actually typing into Google. Now, your website does need a lot of fixing. Your current website score is 59 out of 100. There are 24 issues found, and this is specifically for the phrase Jacksonville lawyer. I'm using this as my example phrase. We would have to go through your website and do every single one of these things. Jacksonville lawyer is a good seed phrase, or also called key phrase. Let's take a look at some of the problems. So your title tags, as I said, your title tag is just Lonker Law Group. So you're going to obviously rank number 1 in Google for Lonker Law Group. Then you put DUI, divorce, criminal, family, Jacksonville. This could be rewritten a lot better. Your description tags, so it says Lonker Law Group, again, Whitney Lonker, that's your name, Jacksonville, Florida. So this is good. This is your city and state, family lawyer, Duval County, Florida, criminal defense. So you've tried to put keywords in here, and every single page of your website will have its own title tag, description tags. Okay, image analysis. You have images on your homepage, no meta tags, the keywords aren't in the images, you have underscores, the file names aren't proper. So that all needs to be fixed. In terms of your heading tags, now heading tags are these things here. Welcome to Lonker. Okay, so welcome to Lonker Law Group. This is the most important tag on every page of your website. So where does it say welcome to Lonker? And I don't even see that. Where does it even say welcome to Lonker Law Group? I mean, I can't even find that. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not even on your homepage. Um, it's here. Welcome to Lonker Law Group. This is basically one of the most important pieces of text. And so it should say something like Jacksonville lawyer. Your H2 tag is missing. Your H3 tag is actually just this contact form. And so you definitely want to get your website fixed up. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and I think you get the point. That's as much information as I can share with you today. That consultation was completed back in 2022, so naturally we have to do way more work today in order to keep up with all the many requirements that Google and AI platforms have. The impact of SEO is exponential. When it's done correctly, it becomes a major business asset. Revenue continues to grow while paid advertising continues to shrink. To recap this project, we had to do some major website improvements, mostly technical fixes, content creation and optimization, authority and backlink building, ongoing SEO and AI visibility improvements, plus much more. It was actually hundreds of hours of work. The results: 16 new clients every month, over 100 top ranking keywords, more than 300 monthly visitors, 2100% increase in AI visibility. I hope this video gave you a better understanding of what modern SEO actually looks like and how powerful it can be for a business like yours. Companies often invest 1 to 2% of their annual revenue into SEO because the return on investment can be extraordinary when executed correctly. And the keyword here is correctly. If you're one of those unfortunate people who tries to do it cheaply, your business is probably going to fail, or at least it's never going to reach its full potential. Please visit my website link in the video description below and request your 90-day free trial. Thank you for watching, and if this video was helpful, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next case study.